Hello tool groupies, welcome to the Backwoods Mechanic channel. If you like tool reviews, do-it-yourself videos, or you'd simply like a chance to win some free tools, maybe even this set, just go ahead and pop the clutch on that subscribe button right now and enjoy this tool review. Now today we're going to be talking about Grey Pneumatic name brand tools. Now we haven't done anything with this particular set on this channel so far, so I decided to pick wisely with this particular set of sockets right here that might interest some of you out there. Again, this is by Grey Pneumatic, as you can see right there, the GP. This may or may not be a well-known name brand to some people, depending on where you're at and where you can buy these particular products at. You can get them online. Links will be in the description box below, so you can go there and buy it if you choose to. It'll run you anywhere between $37 or so, all the way up to $74, depending on if you have to order it from an actual retail store, such as a CarQuest, an Advance Auto Value store, things of that nature. But it's much easier just to go to the link in the description box below, and you can get all the information on this product there, warranty information, and there will be links to other tool reviews. And no, I am not paid for anything that you click on down there, so feel free to go check that out. Leave a comment while you're at it, but just make sure to subscribe so this channel can grow. Today's Grey Pneumatic tool set is a impact socket set, model number 1213 SD. It is a 12-piece socket set, 6-point design. This is a 3/8 drive, semi-deep fractional socket set, and the great thing about it is it comes with a lifetime warranty. All that information will be in the description box below. As you can see right here, this is the box. It's still wrapped in the plastic. I just picked it up today. And in this particular set, you get 5/16 all the way up to 1 inch. So that is a pretty good set, especially for the 3/8 drive semi-deep fractional socket set. Because if you go to places such as GearWrench, or you go to Napa, get the Carlisle name brand, get Proto, Snap-on, I mean, there's a bunch of competition out here where you can buy this particular style of socket at. The semi-deep sockets are something you don't see that often, but they're great to have on hand in a pinch. This particular set is the SAE standard set, and that is because I particularly bought this set because I work on industrial machines, heavy equipment from time to time, and in most cases everything you work on concerning that type of stuff is a standard size. Now if you're working on automotives, you will want to get the metric set of semi-deeps, because metric is most of what you're going to find in all the vehicles on the market today, unless you're looking at something extremely old. Of course, the lifetime warranty, it tells you right here on the set, it tells you that is a 6-point design. And if you roll the box over, the cool thing about this particular box is right here, it gives you the website right there. You can go check this out at www.gpsocket.com, Grey Pneumatic Corporation. And on the back, it tells you the 3/8 semi-deep length fractional socket set contents. It tells you each individual part number for the size, and then it's got A, B, C, D, and E. And over here on the back of the box, it tells you all about what A, B, C, D, and E means, such as A being the drive end, B being the socket end, C being the bolt clearance depth, D being the hex depth, and E being the length. So if you need to get into specific locations, it tells you from right out of the gate exactly what you're going to be dealing with when you get these sockets down to the very decimal. Again, there is the UPC number, will be in the description box below. And this particular set is made in Taiwan from chrome palladium alloy steel. So it is really good quality metal that these are made out of. Now we will go ahead and pull this particular set out here. Come over here, pop it open, and voila. With this particular set, we get a decal. So you can hang this decal right there on your toolbox if you want to. Everything impact, and it gives you the gpsocket.com there and the logo for Grey Pneumatic. So that's pretty cool, gives you a little decal. And it comes in this nice blue case. It's a blow molded case, plastic. It's got the GP logo. It's got the actual part number right here for the overall set if you need that. And I will give you the dimensions to this thing in the description box below for those of you who want to know this. I'll go ahead and tell you it's about 1 foot long and no more than 3 inches wide, no more than about 2 inches deep or so. So it will slide into your tool drawers. It will slide underneath the seats of your vehicles. It's got these 2 little plastic clips right here. You gently just pop those and you can open this particular setup, and right there you go. Gives you everything you need in standard for a 3/8 drive impact. You need anything above this, then you're getting into 1/2 inch drive territory. Now most of the time, 1/2 inch drive stuff, when you buy it, of course you're going to be using it to break apart heavy duty stuff, break apart lug nuts, you know, things of that nature. But when it comes down to 3/8 drive, you're going to get your 3/8 drive impacts, your guns, your ratchets, whatever it is. You're going to be using 3/8 drive on a whole lot of stuff, especially inside engine bays, inside machines, things of that nature. I have got into some really tight places inside of some machines, and these are some really nice looking sockets. I like the fact that they give you the option of 5/16 to 1 inch. You don't always get that with a lot of other name brands, and I wanted that for the price. I figured, you know, it was really well worth it. Now we will go over this particular set of sockets. The semi-deep sockets for use in applications where a standard socket is too short, or where a deep socket is just way too long. This is one of those things where it's right in the middle. It gives you just enough to get the job done. It's got a new redesigned chamfered drive, which means it is easier to attach to power tools, to anvils, while also protecting them from being damaged. As you can see right there, the little cuts on the edge of this really nice, well-made socket. These sockets' internal large bore and external neck down design on similar sizes allows for maximum bolt clearance. As you can see, like this right here, the neck down design, so it gives you all that clearance if you need to get in somewhere deep. It gives everything you need right here, and then it comes down to the part that wraps around your actual anvil. It contains these 6-point sizes from 5/16 to 1 inch. The set is 12 piece. 3/8 drive, 12-piece semi-deep set, molded storage case. All this weighs around 3.1 pounds, and it does have a lifetime warranty on individual parts only. Like I said at the beginning of this, on the back of that case, you can always cut that out and keep it if you need to, and it will tell you everything you need to know about the socket. It'll give you the exact socket number if you need to warranty it out so they can replace it. Gives you all the depth and the clearance inside and out, so you know exactly what it is that you're working with. And they're really well made sockets. As you can see, the surface strap technology, the 6 points make sure that, you know, you're not going to round off fasteners, which is really important if you're working on something and you don't want to round off fasteners. You're going to want a 6-point design rather than a 12. As you can see here, it is very well made, and on the outside it does give you that little hole right there. That way, essentially, when you lock this thing onto your 3/8 drive impact gun, or if you lock it onto a ratchet like so, it allows the socket to lock into place, and there's the little ball bearing right there, so it lets it lock into place. If you pull it off there, it tells you right here on the front of the socket, this is all laser etched, GP for the Grey Pneumatic name, CR-MO for chrome palladium steel, so you know what type of steel it is. Made in Taiwan. It's got the country of origin. It also has the individual part number laser etched there. It's got the size identification, 13/16 laser etched here. And if you roll it around, you've got the large laser etched 13/16 right there, so you can easily see it. Really highly visible lettering. And they also, on the other side right there, have hard stamping into it. So you have got several options here to identify these sockets. You got the big lettering, you got the hard stamp, and then you've got your main information right there. And if you roll it around on the other side, it's got to where you can lock it into place. So on all 4 sides of this socket, each and every one of these are designed the same way. I mean, this is a pretty nice looking little set of tools for the price. And if you're working on something, it's one of those things, you've got your standard size, you've got your deep welds. Sometimes you do need something in between, which is why you might want these compared to, let's say, regular size here. This is an 11/16 Craftsman. Set it up next to an 11/16 semi-deep. As you can see, it is bigger than your standard size. But then we take an Autocraft version of a deep weld socket, and right there you go. You see that it is shorter than your traditional size. Now Stanley, Proto, DeWalt, some of those have smaller sizes. They have some of these semi-deep deep weld sets. This is one of those. This one right here is a 1/2 inch, and we will set it next to the 1/2 inch. And as you can see clearly, it is still shorter by just a little bit compared to the Stanley one, which is also the same size in DeWalt and Proto and things like that. So you can see with this particular socket set here, it does give them to you so they're long enough to do what these sockets can't and short enough to do what these sockets can't. And overall, for the price, folks, I mean, it's a pretty good little deal right here. You get the warranty, you get all the sizes from 5/16 to 1 inch. It doesn't skip anything in between. You ain't got to worry about chasing down an extra socket that you may or may not have. Really nice looking design. I mean, it's really worth getting for the price. You compare these with, let's say, GearWrench or one of the other name brands out there, you're going to be paying a substantial amount of money for those name brands, and even then it might give you from 5/16 up to 3/4 if you're lucky. I know that Carlisle has a good set of sockets out there like this, but again, they might not give you the complete set for the price that you're going to get this for. These are one of those things you might not use all the time. You know better than I do. If anything, it's a good starter kit. It's a good kit to have on hand, especially if you're a do-it-yourselfer. It might be right up your alley and exactly what you need or what you are looking for. So it is one of those things that, you know, I will let you know in the future how these socket sets hold up. Of course, I will not put it on a 3/8 drive impact at this moment in time. But if you want to see these things in action, you got to hit that subscribe button. And then, of course, in the future, if and when these things break, I will tell you when, why, and how. And I will give you my final opinion on what I think about these particular products, the warranty process, and all that good stuff in between. But until next time, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Help this channel grow. Leave a comment down below and let me know your opinion on this tool and the review.